Hello everyone, my name is Li Junjie. Today I want to share my reflection reports. I will talk about my first interview, my second news story, and what I learned between them. This is not just a list for what I did, it is a honest look at my mistake and how I got better. First, let me give you a quick plan. I will review both assignments. I will explain how I checked my factor and sources. Then I will talk about what worked and what didn't. Finally, I will show you the change I made for the second try. The main question I kept asking was, how do I move for just getting a story to getting it right? So what I did for my homework, for both assignments, I choose topics that matter to students, things like safety and daily life. I believe good news should connect to people's real worries. I collect the information in two ways. First, I read the news reports and the official statements. Second, and more important, I talk to students one-on-one. This gave me both fact and human stories, but as you will see, balance these two was harder than I thought. My first news topic was bomb threat and Malaysia course inclusion. Future students ask for better security. I choose to focus on how current and future students feel it about the school response. I used two students and one news report as my source. At first, this seemed good to witness plus verified reports, but I soon realized that every witness story are not the same and had factors. Neither student actually saw the bomb threats, they only described the evacuation and their feeling. So the story was interesting, but the facts behind it were not as strong as I hoped. For my second assignment, I chose a different topic. Student feeling pressure from high rent near Subang Jaya complex. The time I also use two students, so my news perspective also is student activities and suggestion regarding renting apartments now. So why did you so why I choose this angle and electives? So you may ask, why did you pick this angle? Sample, because a student care about these things. A bomb threat or high rent is what they talk about every day. It is not a abstract policy, it is a real life. I did think about another angle, big policy analysis. I like looking at the university secrets plan or government house rules, but I said no to that early because it would be very hard for me to get first-hand information from officers. So I made a choices. I chose a story with a strong human side and moderate fact-checking difficulty. That was a reasonable choices. But it also means I had to work extra hard to check the human stories. So, how to how to verify to content person? First, I use a major Malaysia news website to confirm the basic facts like evocation and general trends. The that gave me a safety net. Second, I reach our student out of the student who either study at the campus or had visit it recently. For the rent story, I look for students who had seen an lease from the last 6 months. I also ask for their student ID or enrollment proof, not to the roots, but the make sure they were real new students. The simple step help me avoid the fake of wrong sources. So what went well? What went not well? I think now let me be honest about my work. What went well? My interview Felix relaxed and natural. I didn't shoot like a police officer. I sound like a phrase that helped my sources open up and given real answers. Also, I made recording notes and permission were proper and illegal. No shortcuts. So what is my wrong is the first article also suffered from insufficient facting checking, leading to revealing later on. The second article released too heavily on the single resource amongst parading it from the begin complete. So what improvements will be made next time? So I have 3 points. The first one is prepare a more closed-ended list of follow-up questions to avoid the interviewing giving general answers. Second, establish a dual source confirmation mechanism. Each core factor must be confirmed by two unrated people before being included in the article. Number 3, first draw flow charts of the advertise chain, then start writing the main nest. So the summary and the takeaways. So I just three things. First one, news writing is only the last 10%. Propagation is silent 90%. The big lesson: don't trust the memory, trust the records. Thank you for your listening.